Hey, how's it going? I'm Jennifer Wagner with Collective Wellness. I have teamed up with Dr. Bhargava and Jamie with Iowa Diabetes to bring this little mini yoga session for you and for anyone who is managing their diabetes. If you are wanting more of a session, you're more than welcome to check out my YouTube channel to find my Yoga Stretch Fusion classes that are on there. So we're going to start with our first pose. It is mountain pose. So you're going to stand at the front of your mat, toes are spread, feet hip width apart, palms open up, shoulders towards your back pockets, eyes gently closed. You're going to pull your abdominals in as your tailbone goes under, finding that neutral spine. Inhale through your nose and exhale. Use this time to regroup, slow your heartbeat down, collect your thoughts, or just letting all your thoughts go and just release. Inhale and exhale. Finding your balance. Find your center through your body and your mind. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Opening your eyes. Inhale, reach for the sky as high as you can go. Exhale, swan dive down. You're going to hinge from your hips. I'm going to turn to the side. Bend your knees if you need to protect your back. Going down as far as you can and curl yourself up, vertebra by vertebra.
With diabetes, we want to be careful with transitioning from inverted poses to coming up to a standing pose. So
inhale, raising those arms up, swan dive down, exhale. And then we're going to curl ourselves up, inhale.
So this is a great way to transition. It's just curling up. It's a great feeling on the spine too.
We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, and turn back to the front. Exhale, swan dive down. This time, hands on the floor, fingers spread. You're going to walk your feet back into downward dog. So feet are hip width apart, fingers are spread. Use the weight between your fingertips too, or the pads of your fingers. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. Tailbone to the sky. Push your heels down as much as you can. Elbows under, shoulders away from your ears, pressing your chest towards your toes. Inhale and exhale. One more breath, inhale. Exhale into a plank, shoulders above your hands. This is a great core exercise, pulling your abdominals in, working your back and your abs. You could always come down to your elbows or lowering a knee or two, but either way, you're keeping your back nice and straight, shoulders back and above the elbows or hands. Go ahead and lower your body all the way down to the floor. Bring your hands right along the side of your chest. You're going to tuck your elbows in, shoulders away from your ears, pushing your feet to the floor as you come up into cobra. You're going to use your lower back to lift. Now, to know that you're using your lower back, if you take your hands up off the floor, then nothing should happen because you are just using your lower back. Go ahead and exhale down. Then we're going to go into child's pose, or excuse me, extended child's pose. You're going to keep your hands right where they're at. Bring your hips up and back, bending at your knees, pressing your hips back as you press your chest down, arms staying off the mat. Coming up, we're going to go back into that downward dog, toes under, lifting up to the sky. So you're just going into a cycle where you can go ahead into a plank that you can rotate and really get the heart rate up. You can lower down all the way. And then into a cobra, toes are pointed. Use your lower back, elbows tucked. Exhale down. And extended child's pose again. And you're more than welcome to repeat that rotation as like a sun salutation. Really get the blood flowing. Coming up onto all fours. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. You're going to tuck your elbows under and then straighten the arms out. So the crease of your elbows are pointing straight forward, and then you're pushing the tops of your feet to the floor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale into a cat pose. Tailbone under, chin is under, arching the spine as high as you can go. And then inhale into a cow stretch. Tailbone out, chin is out. Feel that sway back of a cow. All right, we're gonna go into the cat again. Exhale. Inhale into a cow. So this is a great one to do for warming up your spine, or if you just need a little break in your back and you just need to kind of work it out a little bit from the day, you can do this on its own too. One more time into cow, inhale, and exhale into neutral spine. Good. From here, we're going to just flip on over onto our backs. Laying down, elbows come down, lower yourself slowly. We're gonna go into a bridge pose. So you're gonna tuck your feet in, and then feet are planted, and toes and knees are lined up. Place your hands on the floor, and then you're gonna lift your hips up, and coming up into a straight line. So I wanna make sure your knees do not split out. You're lifting your hips up, so you're gonna feel this through the glutes and the lower back. Now you're welcome just to stay in this first position of the bridge. The full bridge is that you're bringing your hands underneath, clasp your hands underneath, then wiggle your shoulders under. Your support is in the shoulders, not the neck, and then push your hips even higher. So you have two versions that you can do. This is the full-on bridge. Inhale and exhale. We're going to release the hands, unwiggle the shoulders, coming down. You're going to bring your knees in towards your chest, grabbing hold of around or underneath the knees. I like to do this so I don't put pressure on my knees. This is a great counter pose for your spine. Give it a little bit of a break, and then you can even just rock side to side if you wish. Inhale, exhale. It's one of my favorites. Always feels good. And place your feet on the floor. You're gonna open your knees up into butterfly. So we're laying down with this butterfly. You're gonna feel this in the inner thigh and groin. I want you to keep your back towards the mat. It does not necessarily have to be flat, but keep it close. And then just arms out to the sides if you'd like. And if you just want to close your eyes, you're welcome to stay and just release. Now, if your knees are not all the way down, that's okay. As you deep breathe through this, you can feel your hip open up. But the main thing is when you're stretching and holding a stretch is to try to release the muscles and let go versus tightening up, because that defeats the purpose, obviously. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead, bring your knees back together. We're gonna go into a full body stretch, arms up over your head. Extend through your toes, your fingertips. This is one of the things that I do first thing in the morning. I wake up, before I even sit up, I reach as far as I can between my toes and my fingertips, and I just get all those kinks out before I even sit up for the day. Deep breath in and exhale. Go ahead, bring your arms down by your sides. This is always my favorite among all my participants, is a relaxation or corpse pose. It's just letting everything go. Wiggle those shoulders out, wiggle those hips out, and then just let yourself melt into the floor. This is a great time to do some deep breathing. And exhale. You could also do guided imagery and imagine your favorite vacation place. Are you laying on the beach? Are you at a cabin open. Where are you at that just brings you peace? One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Full body stretch again. Reaching as far as you can. Rotate yourself, turning towards me, or depending on which angle you're at, and then you're going to sit yourself up. Use your hands to push yourself up, and then bring yourself into a seated position. We always end in a seated position. We're going to inhale, reach for the sky, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale. One more time, and exhale, and namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you liked it. Again, you can use this in parts or put it all together. And it's a perfect taste of what yoga can do as a benefit for you. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave those down below. I will answer those right away. I get those notifications. If you want to subscribe to my channel, you can just click on that little picture there, and then you're welcome to check out one of my Yoga Stretch Fusion classes. Thank you so much again for coming. Have a great day. Bye.